We just had a fantastic Monday for Monday Night Football. Now we're going to carry that over into Tuesday, and we have a full slate of games in the MLB to run down. And in this video, I'm going to be giving you my 4 favorite player props in the MLB. We're going to follow that up with my favorite player to smash a home run on Tuesday. And we're not done there, because then we get into the Sportsbook play of the day. So make sure you're paying attention, make sure you're locking in, and get ready to make some money.
Sub to the channel, we drop picks on the daily, dropping knowledge every day, and you don't have to pay me, we just keep stacking wins while the rest moving lazy.
Before we get rocking and rolling and going over all of these free bangers that I cooked up for you guys, I need a little bit of something from you. I need you to go ahead and smash that like button. It helps the channel. It's a free way to support. And not only that, it'll push this video out in the algorithm, getting more eyes on and more people cashing with us. And if you're new here, you have to make sure you're subscribing to the channel. You do not want to lose this channel. Football is just heating up. We've been crushing MLB. I drop these free plays every single day. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss a beat. And the most important thing that you can do for yourself, for your wallet, for your family, go to winible.com/ape. Join the free plan at the very least. Get free bonus plays. I cooked up a monster 5-unit play that I dropped for Monday Night Football. Now, I'm recording this, and there's still 9 minutes before halftime in the Chargers and Raiders game. So a lot of them are still live. But I dropped this 5-unit banger, $2,500 to pay out $5,000. We got Geno Smith 200 yards. We got Raiders 9.5. We got Jacoby Myers 50 plus. A lot of these are cooking. Jacoby Myers, I know for a fact, is already halfway there. Geno Smith is doing okay. I think that the second half of this game is going to go the opposite of the first half, which means more points being scored, more touchdowns being had. So I'm fully confident in this play. I do like Chargers to win the game. We have that as well. And boys, we did phenomenal on the Tampa Bay game. Baker Mayfield is so clutch. It's disgusting. Probably my favorite quarterback in the NFL. I wish he was on the Giants. We cashed part of this play. We had the Bucks plus 7.5. This was the free play. We took 7.5 just to be safe. I did like the Bucks to win the game, but we weren't sweating at the end because we had that plus 7.5 when it was still 19 to 15 or something like that. But then they ended up scoring that touchdown and cashing out half that slip. We're waiting for the Chargers to take us home on that one. Then we also had Baker over 20.5 passing completions over in premium. Nice minus 130 payout. He crushed that number with 25, a fantastic 2-minute drill. And then this one, we did have to sweat a little bit because in the first quarter, they were destroying all of this. 34.5 looked golden. 210 looked golden. Really until about like the mid-second quarter, things really slowed down and became a defensive game all the way up until the fourth quarter when there was more points to be scored. We ended up clearing both of these, turning 500 into 877. We have so many more plays live right now. The free play sucks. If Ibuka didn't drop that ball, I think that him and Baker would have cruised over the lines that I gave out for free in yesterday's video. But the Sportsbook play of the day is still there, cooking, ready to go. Now, gang, to celebrate Baker Mayfield, I've decided to give 60% off of a month or week pass, whichever one you choose. Just go to winible.com/ape, go to the month or week pass, type in Baker, and you will get 60% off. Now, like I said, I dropped free bangers for free, literally free. And if you were in here, you would have gotten a code to get a free day of premium on Monday, and you could have cashed with us in premium. So get over to winible.com/ape. I can't stress that enough. Take advantage. I drop crazy promos, crazy deals, and I do bonus free plays every single day. And now let's start off with our first player prop in the MLB for Tuesday. We got Ernie Clement here, over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. This line, as it stands, single straight over on DraftKings is plus 106, which I absolutely love. I would probably lock this in straight as well, just to be on the safer side. But I do love him to go over this number, and I got a great pairing to go with him, and then 2 other guys that I absolutely love to have nice games on Tuesday. We're starting it off with Ernie Clement, though, over this 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. As you can see, he's done this in 9 of his last 10. The fact that it's plus money is a little ridiculous. Maybe they're baiting us, but I love his pitching matchup on the mound for Tampa Bay as well. It's Ryan Pepiot He's 11-10 on the year with a 3.59 ERA, 127 hits, 26 home runs, all giving up in 163 innings. I like Toronto in this game. The projections have it as like a 50-50 coin toss game. I think that they end up winning the game. We'll see. The pitching battle is a little bit even, but the under-over total is 8.5, and the over is favorited, which I tend to agree with as well, because that's very good for this prop. We need runs to be scored. We need RBIs and runs to go through so that Ernie can cash us out. And I absolutely love him on Tuesday to do so. He's 1-5, betting a 200 against Pepiot. I think he's going to have a nice Tuesday. Against right-handed pitchers, 256 batting average, pretty modest, 88 hits, 46 runs scored, 28 RBIs. But against right-handed batters, this is where the hidden gem comes in here. Pepiot struggles with a 4.12 ERA, 253 batting average allowed, and 1.7 home runs given up per 9 innings. I love Ernie to get knocked in, probably score a couple runs like he did just the other day on Monday on the 15th here. They won 2-1, tight game. I think this game is going to be a little bit different. So a couple more runs scored, but I like him to score a run and get a hit at the minimum. So we're taking Ernie Clement here to cash us out at 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. And we're correlating him with George Springer of the Toronto Blue Jays. These guys go together like white on rice. I think they're going to knock each other in. RBIs, runs, clearing us on this prop with one swing of the bat. George Springer over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. He's done this in 5 of his last 5, 7 of his last 10. And against Pepiot, he is 0-4-6. Springer is too good to go 0-7, 0-8. I normally don't do this. I would normally shy away from this guy, but I think this is where he gets his revenge on Tuesday against Pepiot. Gets a hit, knocks in an RBI as well. Plus, he's got the bullpen to deal with for Tampa Bay, and I love his chances in this game. Against right-handed pitchers, he's betting a 3.21, and we already know Pepiot struggles against right-handed batters, 4.12 ERA, and that's what we really want to see because we need a run or an RBI, not just a hit in this one. I think George Springer probably gets what he did on Monday at the minimum, which is a hit and RBI. I love him. I love him paired up with Ernie. I think they're going to both cash us out. That is the double-headed monster, I guess you could say, for the first side of our player prop parlay, and here's our next pairing. We're starting the next pairing off with Christian Yelich of the Brewers. These guys have been so good to us all year long. I know they've slowed down a little bit as of late. They're not as red hot as they were, but they're still one of the best teams in baseball, and they get a dream matchup on the mound tomorrow, Tuesday, because remember I'm recording this Monday night. So Tuesday, they get a dream matchup. Caden Dana, who's 0-1 with a 6.32 ERA. Not a ton of data on him for this season. 14 hits given up in 15 innings pitched, 4 home runs, which is wild to give up 4 home runs in 15 innings. That's probably why he got pulled and gave up so many runs in that one game. And I think he's just not going to be up to par. The Brewers are 48-27 at home. They're heavy favorites in this game, probably the biggest favorites on the slate. Now the under is 8.5. Under over, and the under is favorited, which I do agree because I don't think that the Brewers are going to give up a ton of runs, but I think they're going to score a few for us. And Christian Yelich, I love him on Tuesday to do that with his bat. Head-to-head, he's done the 67%, and against right-handed pitchers this season, he's betting a 276, 97 hits, 60 runs scored, and 65 RBIs. We absolutely love it. Now, Dana did do a little bit better against left-handed batters in his outing, 2.71 or 2.70. 43 batters faced. Take it for what you will, but I think that he hasn't really pitched against too many great left-handed batters, and Yelich is the good lefty that he's about to face. So we're taking Yelich here over 1.5, and this pairing is based more, instead of basing it just off of the data and numbers from the players themselves, this is based more off of who I think is going to win, and I think they're going to score runs, and I think the meat of their lineup is going to do that. So Christian Yelich here, over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBI. And then we're pairing him up with our buddy Sal over here, over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. Head-to-head, only 33%, a little bit slow as of late, still over 6 of his last 10, so we love that. Didn't do very well on the 14th against the Cardinals. It's been a nice new series for him. He's exceeded this in 6 of his last 7 games at home. I already told you the Brewers win at home a ton. And against right-handed pitchers, he's betting at 291, which is still good. It's just a little bit lower than 295. And he's got 99 hits, 52 runs scored, and 43 RBIs. We know Dana does a little bit better against the lefties, but we're not worried about that because these are very good lefties. And I think the Brewers are just going to score 5 to 6 runs in this game, probably by themselves, 4 at the minimum. And like I said, I think the meat of their lineup is going to do it. So you really can't go wrong here. If you don't like Sal or Yelich, you can take Contreras. You can mix and match. Do what you feel comfortable with, but I'm just letting you know that the Brewers are going to score runs. They're going to win this game, and I like the meat of their lineup, the 1 through 5 guys, to get it done for us, and Sal and Yelich are just my favorite 2 to do so. Now, where should you lock this in? I'm glad you asked. Betr. Go over to Betr, sign up with code FFAPE. Now, you can take this on Prizepicks if you want to. I know a lot of you guys are loyal to them for whatever reason, but one thing you need to do, the easiest thing that you can do for yourself to make you money literally for free, is diversify. Sign up for these apps when they run great promos, and the best promo on the market right now, one of the best for DFS hands down, is Betr, because when you use code FFAPE, you get $10 for free without depositing. And then on top of that, you get a $200 deposit match. That's absolutely wild. That's $210 that you could get for free if you deposit the max. You don't have to deposit the max, but if you deposit $10, I'm going to throw a little cherry on top and give you a free week of premium. So shoot me the screenshot to the number below, send it over, and I will hook you up with a free week of winners so you can cash out all week long, to include this weekend when we have college football, Thursday night football, Sunday night football, Monday night football, in the whole slate on Sunday. So get in there. No better time to join Betr, no better time to join premium. Send me the proof. I'll send you the code. Switching sides here because we already took Clement and Springer, is Junior Caminero for a home run. He's my favorite to get one on Tuesday. I think there's going to be tons of runs scored in this game. I absolutely love the pitching matchup for him. He's going up against Jose Berrios, 9-5 on the year with a 3.99 ERA, but he's given up 24 home runs. And Junior is due. I think he's going to smash one out of the park on Tuesday. He's got 44 on the year. He's betting a nice 260 batting average, and I just think there's going to be runs scored. And the best bat to do so on the Rays is Junior Caminero. So lock that one in. That's my favorite player to hit a home run on Tuesday. And if you want all 3 of my favorite players on a nice parlay and to take them straight, go to winible.com/ape. I'll hand them out for absolutely free. So get over there, join the team, and get more free play. And this is our sportsbook play of the day in the MLB for Tuesday. We're taking the Brewers here, straight money line. I already told you all about the pitcher on the Angels, and I just think the Brewers are going to kick the dog shit out of them. And they're the heaviest favorite on the team, but that's not really why I'm taking them. I don't really care. When I take these games, I block out the lines at first because I don't want that to get in my head and affect me and who I pick. I love the Brewers on Tuesday. And then we're taking the Mariners. I like them to win straight up as well. They're facing Michael Wacha. Doesn't really have that good of stuff, and the Mariners are playing very good baseball right now, but we're going to play it a little safe just in case, and we're giving them a 1.5. So we're taking the Mariners here plus 1.5. And if you're still here, if you live in a state where you can't get a sports book and you've already tuned out, but you're still letting the video run, now's your time to pay attention because you can lock this in. It's called ONYX, ONYX. And if you use code FFAPE, you get $100 for absolutely free. You deposit 10, they give you $100. So you'll have $100 extra to play with. You can throw $25 on this of that free $100 and lock in. And on top of that, I was given a month away, but I made the deadline Monday Night Football. I'll give it a 2 weeks. So this week, everyone who signs up for ONYX, instead of a month, because you missed the deadline, you snooze, you lose, but you'll get 2 weeks of premium for absolutely free. So sign up for ONYX, code FFAPE, and it's a sports book. If you don't have a sports book, if you live in a state where sports books are not allowed, this one's allowed. So make sure you sign up, use code FFAPE, and that way you can play every single play that we have to offer. Get ONYX, get Betr, get free premium, get more free plays tomorrow because I'll be dropping another video for you guys on Wednesday. And then finally, football's back on Thursday, and we'll be cruising through the weekend. No time is better. So thank you guys for this. I'm absolutely so excited for this year. It's been amazing, and I can't wait to win with all of you.